when I was criticizing people for jumping on the low buy, no buy bandwagon just because everybody else was doing it? Well, that party looks fun, that bandwagon looks fun, so yeah, I'm jumping on it too. Call me a hypocrite, because that's what I am. Hi friends, hi, my name is Mia and this is my virtual vanity, and today I want to talk to you guys about my 2020 project, my vanity budget. Get it? Because Mia's virtual vanity, vanity budget. So let's start about the why. I know I criticized people for jumping on this bandwagon and then just artificially trying to limit themselves without no ethos or reason behind it just because it got the views, and I honestly don't want to do that. I'm coming at this from a place of trying to re-establish and reassess my relationship with things and how I use things as self-actualization and self-soothing when I should be doing other things rather than shopping for that. Basically, what is happening is that I took a good long look at my vanity and realized that while I do love the variety, there is way too much for one singular person with one singular face. I love all of the things that I have. What I don't love, I declutter. So even so, with things that I love and appreciate, I'm starting to think that I don't respect those things enough by not being able to use them as much, because I keep getting distracted by the new things and acquiring new things, and my magpie brain, rather than encouraging me to use the stuff that I have, rather pushes me towards acquiring more stuff, which is not a healthy attitude to have, because I don't want to be a makeup consumer. I want to be a makeup user, a makeup lover. I want my hobby to be makeup, not buying makeup. And of course, when you are so online in the beauty community, there is this certain pressure to buy things which I don't want to cave in under. And there is also the fact that monkey brain see, monkey brain think it's shiny, monkey brain want. And I gotta teach myself to rather not want everything and be more content in the things that I have. Of course, I'm still going to discuss new releases. That video is not going away. It's actually the first video of 2020 on that topic is coming again soon. But I kind of want to come at it from a perspective of, is this unique in my collection? Can I not dupe it? Will it be self-sufficient enough to actually earn its place instead of substituting something that doesn't have that shiny new feel? At this point, my collection is quite large. Not as large as other beauty YouTubers, but it is a sizable amount of sparkle dust. And so I could dupe most of the stuff that I like instead of buying new one. But then again, I also don't want to limit myself and be like, oh, I don't want to buy anything, because then I'm gonna be miserable. I don't handle cold turkey well. I don't handle cold turkey diets well. So why would I think that my brain would adapt to not indulging in the reptilian side of me that just wants to roll in everything shiny? This is my reasoning. Let's just lay out the rule of the land. Budget will comprise both clothing and makeup, but I'm honestly going to talk only about makeup on the channel unless you guys somehow want to see my clothes. I honestly have a really boring clothing style. It's like I both want to be the fairy queen and the big titty goth gufu, and I get choice anxiety and I don't want to commit, so I end up wearing a tank top and a cardigan. So yeah. This does not contain is shipping. I'm not doing this because I'm in a financial bad spot. I'm doing good with my money. I am very privileged to be in this situation. I'm very privileged also to be able to allocate a sum of money just for my sparkly wants and not needs. I acknowledge that. But as I said, I'm not coming at it from a financial perspective, more of a like, I want to love my things more and be more content with what I have instead of always running after the new things like I would run after a bus when I'm late for work. So I don't care about shipping prices. If needed, I'll pay shipping. I don't want to be like, oh, well, I don't want to order from such and such thing that I've always wanted because then the shipping takes me $2 over the budget. Like, I don't want to bother with that. Let's talk actual numbers and figures. The total for the budget is going to be $100. Clothing and makeup, but I can't buy more than $60 worth of makeup because then $100 is a lot of money just to spend on makeup. These $100 is for 1 month. If I don't spend the whole $100 in 1 month, the rest rolls over to the other. If need be, if I know that I will need to make a big purchase at a certain point in time, I'll need to think and plan ahead. If not, unless it's an emergency, unless like my winter boots get a hole in the sole and I start freezing my ass off or something similar, then I will need to start planning for all of these purchases. I am allowed to buy maximum 2 makeup items per month unless I'm doing an online order from ColourPop or YesStyle or an indie brand, simply for the fact that if I'm going to pay shipping and I'm going to wait a month and a half for shit, I want it to be a good amount of shit. But I'm allowed to make that type of order only once every 2 months. This way I'm also artificially limiting myself, and I'm going to stick to my rules because I'm not allowing myself to bypass the 2 item maximum range just because I want to order from such and such. I'm allowed to buy 1 palette aside from the 2 items every 2 months. I've got plenty of palettes. I want to be able to give them the love they deserve and the usage they deserve. And it's high time that I slowed my roll with palette buying. I am allowed maximum 2 items of clothing per month. Unless I'm like out of socks or underwear or bras, or I suddenly lose weight, please God, and my something won't fit. Otherwise, 2 items per month and that's it. And even so, when I make the math, I'm like, that's 24 new items of clothing per year. Why the fuck am I buying a new wardrobe per year? And it's really making me wonder how conditioned I am to spend my money on new shit just because it's new and because I got bored of the old stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have a big wardrobe. I've still got things that I have from like years and years and years ago, but I really gotta chill. Because I don't want my self-actualization and showing my personality to only be through stuff, and I'm expending so much energy on acquiring stuff that I feel that I have less energy for other creative pursuits. Like, fuck that. But then again, it's not like I have a shopping addiction. I'm not coming at this from that point either. I do a good amount of retail therapy and I eat my feelings and also buy my way out of my feelings sometimes. But I wouldn't say that, you know, I feel compelled to shop if I don't have the money, or that I prioritize shopping the wrong things, or that I just can't go without shopping for long stretches of time. But I really do need to self-moderate before the situation gets worse, if it gets worse. All of the things that I buy must be accounted for on Instagram and on YouTube in a monthly checkup video. The monthly checkup videos will be uploaded roughly at this time of the month, because on the 10th of the month I get paid. That's when my cash comes in, and they better fucking pay me because I work enough for 2-3 people, but whatever. As I said, I'm not going to get into details about the clothes and the styling and whatever unless specifically asked for, because as I said, it's boring. But I will make note of, oh, I bought a cardigan this month because I didn't have it in this color and I'm a cardigan fiend and I gotta catch them all. Or, oh, I bought, I don't know, a tank top because the other black tank top that I have had a hole in the whatever. And explaining my purchases to people will make me think twice about buying unnecessary shit just because it's cute. Of course, with the makeup, I will go in more detail about why I purchased this and this and this and this and this thing and that. And that's going to be the fun part, I believe. And I also plan to make more content coming in 2020, more content that is more analysis focused on both the beauty community, our relationship with makeup, makeup's relationship with society, and so on, because I have a lot of opinions and I need to share them. So yes, that is basically it. I am not going to make this the main focus of my channel. My channel is going to continue as it has until now, a mishmash of everything that I want to post and upload. So there is that. Going to keep the same tone. I'm still going to enjoy makeup but be critical of it. I'm still going to discuss new releases. I'm still going to do the occasional review that nobody asked for or needed. I'm going to talk shit about the makeup world, the makeup industry, and makeup itself. So do not be worried. This channel is not getting turned into a budgeting channel 100%. It's just going to be maybe 1 or 2 extra videos a month discussing my feelings and thoughts and how oppressed I must be to be living in a first world country. Is Romania first world though? I feel like we're second going on first, whatever. Living in a country that allows me to have the privilege to frivolously spend. Woe is me. I truly live such a hard life. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please share your thoughts down below. I'm really excited to start this project. Have you guys been on low buys, no buys? I know some of you guys have been, and it's probably ended by now because I do remember some comments from like January, February last year that were like, oh, I'm starting a no buy and I'm finishing it. So yeah, let me know, do you have any advice? Do you have any opinions? What was your experience? Would you ever go on a low buy, no buy, budget, whatever thing? You know, I really like to hear from you guys first and foremost. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys go ahead and have a wonderful evening, morning, second breakfast, third lunch, whatever it is you're from. Bye!